Man, I gotta tell you, I had a run-in the other day
Whoa,
with a chicken.
what a chicken?
Chicken that couldn't cross the road. Tried to ask it why I couldn't get to the other side. Didn't tell me. Anyway, stream J. Cole's new album, The Fall
Sounds
Off,
rough.
directly on stream. Holy shit, bro. Do you know what just happened today?
What happened today, big dog?
Our man J. Cole dropped his final project, supposedly.
The big Cole, man, the big Cole.
The Big Cole, the Big Three.
People have been waiting for this album for what, maybe over a year, I think.
Longer. He announced Fall Off 2020.
2020.
Yeah, in 2020. It was a whole campaign. Yeah, it was a while ago. You might have forgot. But he had like this election style post, like the Fall Off 2020. And
Oh, I remember. I
and he
remember.
had some singles that came out after, but today we finally got it
Mm-hmm.
after a
Mm-hmm.
long wait. And you know what, guys? We're gonna jump right into it. No need for fucking introductions. But make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and share it with a friend, you know? It's the Fall Off episode. But what do you think, bro? First reaction.
I think is what I expected in the first place. It's a good album, unfortunately.
Oh,
It's
unfortunately.
it's painfully good. And I don't think it surpasses anything past good, other than from a few songs which make the album good.
Mm.
But I don't know, man. You know what it is too. I respect the type of artistry that J. Cole brings to these albums, especially it had I think every song on there is a pretty deep, like a well developed song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like he doesn't feed the fans what they want, which can be a
Mm.
gift and a curse. Because I feel like this album kind of hits a lot of different fan bases, a lot of different people. I don't think it just hits just the hip hop fan base. You know what I mean? Even though it's all hip hop, but you can kind of play a lot of these songs in different spaces. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. Coming out from this album, I think I've only like maybe 3 or 4 songs,
Damn. Only
if
three
that.
to four songs?
Yeah.
Only.
And I'm picky with my music. Other people are gonna like more than what I like, but
That's true.
to be honest, I listened to it once. I think like maybe like 3 or 4 o'clock this morning. I woke up in the middle of the night. I was
Put
like,
it on.
I was like, let me just look at this J. Cole album while I'm up here. Kind of screwed up my sleeping schedule, but we're here
Eh,
now. But
Everybody was up late
when
for
I
it.
listened to it the first time around, I got up to maybe tracks, I think it was like 7 or 8. Right after I think Who the Fuck Is You?
Ah,
And
okay.
I
So that
feel
was like
like,
eight.
yeah, I feel like after that, I feel like the album took a turn for the album took a turn for the not to say the worst, but it took
It
a
took a
left.
dive.
It took a left when I think it was supposed to take a right, and
Mm.
it rerouted. You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
was I don't know. I kind of lost interest in it, which was very very disappointing. I thought this was gonna be like some straight, let me pull out the deep hard drive fucking music type shit, which I think it was, but I don't know. It just was very lackluster to me, you know. But the songs that hit. They
Yeah.
hit hard too. I
Well,
think also too his artistry. Well, about his artistry, I think his lyrical ability is unmatched on here. I don't think any no, there's not a Kendrick, not a Drake, none of that.
it's Jermaine Cole.
None of that type of unnecessary bullshit when it comes to the lyrics is in this album. I think this is,
Mm.
I feel like the lyricism is more of like a homage to the great lyricists that we already have in hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whatever you want to put up there as the greatest lyricist in hip hop. I know there's quite a there's a decent list for that. I think he's paying homage to them when he's rapping. You know what I mean?
Yeah, even with the samples, like you got the Common sample on here, you have the Outcast sample, you got there was a few other ones, but besides those, the album's like I said about the other ones, it's a stellar album. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just what it is, man. Like also with how many tracks are on here? 24 songs. It's like there's bound to be some that you won't like. But the
Mm-hmm.
fact that you only took 3 to 4 out of this thing, that's kind of blows my mind actually. Like,
Really?
I don't know. I just thought there was more than 4 good songs. Like, let's see, 2-6. That's an incredible song. Safety. That probably might be one of the best J. Cole songs. Run a Train, Poor Thing, Legacy, Bunch Road Blues, Who the Fuck Is You? And honestly, guys, I'm not going to lie to you. The last 4 on disc 29, maybe we could have kept in the vault.
Kept in the vault. You can delete those. I'm not gonna lie.
Like maybe drum and bass wasn't all that. I feel like when Cole's in that more melodic bag on this album, that's where he is losing kind of like the core fans. But when he's rapping his ass off like on Safety, it's like forget about it. That's captivating. That feels like J. Cole. And then he has ones where he's rapping like, everybody talks about how ambient his music is. It's like he shows examples of that in like quite a few of these songs. I'm like, this feels like the generic run-of-the-mill J. Cole record. It's like, this is a fall off. The album he's saying is his masterpiece, the best one he's done. So with that in mind, I'm expecting every song to be a caliber. But then when you get to disc 39, you got Life Sentence? Come on.
You know what?
Life Sentence, bro.
I don't mean to cut your perspective off here, but I think another thing which I've had a big problem with J. Cole is the albums of just him, which I feel like it makes the albums fall short when it's just him. You know what I mean? I feel like he does need features on an album. To go through a whole album, maybe we just have another artist do a hook or something here and there.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know. It doesn't add a whole lot of variety to the music itself. Do I want to listen to J. Cole for all the music that he dropped? No. You know what I mean? I want to hear other artists work with J. Cole. You know what I mean? I feel like
he had a couple features on the album. Yeah, Future, Thames.
Yeah, he got a couple features.
Future.
But they just did the hook. I want to hear other people. I want to hear him rap alongside someone else.
Well, do you think maybe J. Cole was like, this is my final effort. I want it to be just me rapping. Fuck everybody else. What do you think? Maybe he was afraid that if he had a bigger feature, like, a real lyrical tyrant like Eminem, maybe they would have out-rapped him on his own album.
Well,
maybe he didn't want that.
He's already had I think a few other albums was just him though. I feel like that's just his stick of just being, it's just me, Jermaine Cole.
Yeah.
I don't think it has anything to do with his last album. If anything, I feel like if this was his last album, he should be thinking of I should kind of flesh out with his peers or other people that he respects in the rap game. You know what I mean? Or the hip hop game. I feel like I don't know.
Well, maybe too, it was Cole's way of making his own classic without needing outside sources besides the samples. Maybe that's
his own classic.
Yeah, like maybe he saw this as his Chronic or his Get Rich or Die Trying or like his College Dropout or I don't know, like a iconic album. Like I feel like that's the way he was advertising this thing. It felt that way. Like we were getting a double disc, like All Eyes on Me, Tupac type album. Minus the features.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think I feel like the features, if he had more features or fleshed out more people on his album, this album would have been 10 times better.
Yeah.
10 times better. Whether it's a singer or a rapper or whoever, a band, if anything. I don't know. I feel like he could have done
James Taylor on the intro, even though that was James Taylor, a sample of him. But
I feel like
that was nice.
I feel like Jermaine has the big enough budget to have a whole bunch of other people on there. You
But
know what
maybe
I
he's
mean?
like, yo, I don't want to split the royalties with all these people. I just want the
Split
money
the
for me.
royalties.
This is my time.
That might be true. Might be just I want all the money for himself. You know, I don't think that's the case. Even if it was by himself, he's not getting all the money by himself because of the
Yeah, producer.
producers and people who did the hook, the samples. He's only getting a small fraction of what that album is gonna make. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, it's stellar, man.
What was your favorite song off of it?
I think right now at this moment in time, it's Safety. I think that one stands out the most to me. Like I could go back to that. But like, what do
Yeah.
you think of all like these records? Even if you want to look at the track list.
Um, who the fuck is you? I think is probably the hardest hitting song on there.
That has potential.
I think that's my favorite song on there.
That's a good one.
You know what I mean?
I'm not mad at
Who
it.
the fuck is you?
Bunch Road
Uh,
Blues.
I like that song as well. I like
That
that
has
song as well.
potential. Earlier, we were talking about like what could potentially be the hit for the album or like the biggest track. And I got a feeling Bunch Road Blues, or you said Who the Fuck Is You, those two have a good running to become that record. But maybe Safety.
Yeah, Poor Thing is really, really good, I think.
Yeah, Poor Thing. That's guys, it's like there's so many songs that dropped for this thing. And it's like
That's another problem.
we only heard it like once, a couple times, really. So this is like the first, maybe some. Well, I guess we're doing another episode tomorrow, so maybe we'll get to hear a little bit more before that and divulge a little more.
Also, too, I don't think this deserved to be a 2 disc type of album. I think the second part of the disc, I think, is for like I feel like that felt like a whole bunch of Lucy's just for the fans. I think.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? I wasn't feeling the second part of the album at all. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I thought it was good. I like the second half. I mean, the fall off is inevitable. That was the teaser track they gave us. He's rapping a verse on it. That was dope. Old Dog, The Villist. Actually, you know what? I'm a little indifferent on The Villist.
But the thing is, I'm not saying it's bad music, but I can live without it all. Am I really gonna go back and listen to any of those songs off the second disc? I don't.
You
think
might.
So.
I mean, Man Up Above, I Love Her Again, What If, Quick Stop. There's some ones.
I mean, maybe for you, but I couldn't get down with that shit.
I mean, I think if this is truly J. Cole's last album, maybe that's the reason why it's a double disc. Like he wanted to send off on a we'll give you as many songs as I can give you, and we'll just call it a day.
And I don't believe this is his last album.
Yeah.
I feel like
You know
J.
what? He
Cole,
makes a point.
I feel like J. Cole is. If I was thinking about if I was J. Cole and I was thinking about my own legacy and I was putting that album out as my last album, I would have done a lot more. And I feel like he had that mind. I feel like he had that thought in his head. I feel like he's like, oh, I feel like this is more of just a part of the concept of what he has as the rapper who has a rise and a rapper who has a fall, starting with the interview with Lil Pump.
Oh yeah.
Well, what was that? Like 2018, I think, 19. I think he did that interview with Lil Pump. I think that was kind of like the beginning of his what do you want to call it? His rollout, if you would say. I think that was 2018.
Yeah, May 25th, 2018 is when it was recorded at Cole's
I think that
studio.
when he had that interview with Lil Pump, that was the beginning of this whole concept. If you want to be real about it, because he was talking to Lil Pump about how.
Well, even before that, the song came out, 1985. That was the intro to the Fall Off, so that kind of set the tone.
I get
before
it.
the interview.
I get it, but I feel like that interview, because of what he was talking with Lil Pump about as an artist, is growing as an artist, changing your music and maturing as an artist. I feel, and as J. Cole did, maturing as an artist, he came out a whole bunch of new type of music that we wouldn't even thought J. Cole would ever put out. He did that for a long time, and he always had the prediction that sooner or later he's gonna fall off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And as back in that interview, he was telling Lil Pump, "You're gonna fall off if you never change your music." Well, Lil Pump do never changed his music. Lil Pump fell off probably the next year off. Like after that,
Yeah,
you
it got
never
so
heard of him.
gimmicky, guys.
Yeah, you never heard of Lil Pump. The next time you heard of Lil Pump was when he was on that song with Kanye.
He's looking like a distant stranger now. Like, remember, that's the thing with a lot of these little rappers. Not every little rapper. I feel like Lil Wayne definitely withstood all that. But like, Little Pump, like at one minute he was everywhere, bro. He was huge. And J. Cole had to sit down with him. Now you look at Lil Pump, bro. It's like, where even is Lil Pump?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it's like most of these new kids might not even know or have even heard of that whole shit. You know what I mean? Like it's wild. And it was the most in your face, disgusting shit at the time. You know what I mean? I feel like we all listened to it a little bit, whether we liked it or not. But, there was a little Pump song in the mix, potentially. Like when Gooch Gang first came out, that wasn't the worst. But also, it's like he just kept dropping some
Gucci Gang
dookie
was a bad song, but it was very raw at the same time, though.
Yeah.
I can't really be mad at that song, to be honest with you. If you would put on that song
fine.
if you would put on that song right now, that shit kind of bumps, bro.
Imagine if J. Cole featured on that.
I can't imagine that.
But I mean, look at like when he did with the record with Cash Cobain, Grippy. Remember that? J. Cole, that's arguably one of J. Cole's worst features of all time. Grippy, I think they've removed it from streaming platforms now. I don't know. That might have been a lie.
It's probably still on there. Maybe. But
is Grippy still? Let me look this shit up.
But I think.
Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think this album is I don't know. I'm very mixed on this album. I think it probably will grow on people though.
Yeah, this is also too. This episode's coming out on a Tuesday, so that's when you're seeing it. But we're discussing this on the Friday it dropped. Like this is the evening right now, so we had a little time with it. But yeah, so I mean, it's a very. I wanted to get up actually some tweets people were saying about the album. Just that I saw. This person said the fall off is a strong 4 or a light 5. He's rapping, but not about shit. His singing is atrocious. These hooks make my ears bleed. His insistence to play the underdog and the GOAT is boggling. His pretentiousness is never ending. The songs bore me, felt like a slog to get through.
I think it's a little hard.
Yeah, this is Jade.
But
another one is this guy, and he has his I guess his Apple headphones plugged into a trash can. So we say that's how J. Cole fall off sounds.
It's just, I don't think this album was trash though.
Yeah, they make it out to be bad, bro. Like if we're being honest, guys, like I think it's a hell lot better than the A$AP Rocky album. And I love that album.
Yeah. If I were to give this a rating out of 10 though, it probably would
save
it. Well,
I wasn't gonna rate it just yet because I feel like I need to listen to it more.
Off the couple hours of listening to it, it's probably like a 6 out of 10 for
wow. I was damn. Okay, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than what did she give it? She gave it a strong 4, a light 5. So yeah, it's much more generous. Let me see.
Yeah, I feel like the critics are gonna be a lot harsher than what I'm gonna be, to be honest with you.
Well, these are just people on Twitter talking their shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? Let me see. The fall off, he really fell off. LMAO. What am I listening to? Third listen to the fall off, and there's just a ton to unpack with this album. Starting to warm up a bit more to disc 39, but it's still the far weaker portion of the double disc. Then you got somebody saying, disc 2 of the fall off is the greatest run of J. Cole's career and probably the greatest collection put out in hip hop history. So it's like there's two spectrums. It's either you fucking hate this shit or you think it's one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that.
I really can't. I already saw when I was on Reddit, I already saw people calling it a classic and all this other shit.
Yeah. J. Cole kind of set that up for himself, so I get why people would say it.
I feel like people are using the word classic very, very loosely nowadays. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we didn't even have a day with the album yet.
Yeah.
It hasn't been a full day yet.
I get that, but
classic.
I feel like a classic is going to hit you way harder than this on the first day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like if he kept the run the way he did in the beginning of the album, throughout the whole album, it was like that, like what we were saying, like the first, I guess when we got up to drum and bass, like if he kept from Who the Fuck Is You on, like that energy through it,
I know what you mean.
I think that's what more people wanted. And then when
That and then more features as well, man. It just
yeah,
can't just be Cole the whole time through, man. He needs to be with other people.
you'll get
I'm
somebody,
sorry.
no, but then you'll have somebody in the comments like, that's not true. He had Future. He had Thames.
Well, yeah.
He had features. What are you talking about?
All right, he used a few
He had
people.
West Side Gun ad libs.
He had, and to be honest, he only had one West Side Gun ad lib in there.
Yo, if I'm being real with you guys,
Ayo.
I don't even think I heard it.
Oh, I did.
I didn't even catch on it. What track was that one?
I think it was on. I want to say "Poor Thing."
Oh, maybe that's why. I think I didn't listen to that song as much.
And it was on "Poor Thing." I think 3:19. You hear them say, you hear West Side say "Ayo," and that's the only ad lib you hear. I was really disappointed. I was kind of hoping it would be a J. Cole and a West Side Gun song.
Yeah.
I think that would have rang off in the fucking streets.
It's kind of long awaited for like West Side Gun fans and maybe even J. Cole fans, like to see West Side Gun and Griselda, because especially with Benny the Butcher when they did Johnny P's Caddy.
That's what I mean.
That was like verse of the year for some people, and I like J. Cole really killed it, man.
Ugh, I felt bad for Benny on that though. Fucking J. Cole.
Well, you're going up against with a titan in hip hop, bro. It's hard to keep up. But Benny still held his own.
Benny is supposed to be a titan in hip hop. He kind of
I mean, not for nothing, bro, but like I feel like just compared to J. Cole's career or Drake's career, Benny hasn't had as many hits.
He hasn't, no.
And I feel like that's what you kind of need in order to succeed and become one of the greats. Look at Kendrick, bro. He had some hits before, and now
some hits.
Now he's got quite a few more. Like Drake, definitely. I feel like he has the most of them.
Oh yeah, Drake has more hits than anybody. I forgot the number.
More hits than Future.
Yeah.
More hits than Kanye.
Yeah.
Who else? More hits than Dr. Dre.
Mm-hmm.
More hits than Michael Jackson. More hits than the Beatles.
Yeah.
He might.
I think he does, actually.
I guess it depends on what we consider. I guess the status on the charts: gold, diamond, platinum.
I think the
double platinum.
I think there's only, like I said, I think there's only like, I think I said this a long time ago. There's only like 5 people, probably. I think 3 or 4 people have more hits than Drake. And I think we're talking like Bad Bunny, Taylor Swift, people who are globally revered. You know what I mean? They have more hits than Drake. The other people, when you're talking just about hip hop specifically,
J. Cole.
Well, you talking about hits?
Yeah, J. Cole's got some.
He's got some, but I'm gonna say not more than Drake though.
Yeah,
I'm talking about like specifically hip hop. Drake has the most. It's kind of unfortunate. Which Iceman is probably coming out soon.
No, Kendrick got the most Grammys. And speaking of the Grammys, we're gonna talk about that right after this. All right, and we are back. And yeah, bro, the Grammys. You catch them?
I watched a little bit of it. I thought it was a pretty good Grammy show. I think they finally are giving hip hop a little more recognition in the Grammys. The Grammys have always had I guess a little bit of a disdain for hip hop artists.
Yeah,
i.e., Kendrick losing to Macklemore, and I feel like after that, I feel like the Grammys have tried to ask for forgiveness from the hip hop community for what they've done after that. But
forgiveness for Kendrick.
I feel like I saw the Clips perform, which was pretty good. I love their performance. I hate that I got fucking stepped on by other fucking media that by other social media that Pusha T had to deal with around that time. But they all look good, you know what I mean? I wasn't feeling the suits that they were wearing and on the red carpet. I know they changed when they went in to perform, but the Clips performance was pretty good. The Justin Bieber performance, I was like, what the hell is this? When he was on stage with in his underwear. I understood the concept of it, and people were hyped for that performance. I thought it was all right. You know
I
what
didn't
I
even see
mean?
that one, to be
You didn't see
honest.
the Justin Bieber
No, I only
performance?
saw select ones because like halfway through, I actually like shut it off and I finished Wonder Man. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that was great.
Yeah,
But
The Justin
but
Bieber. Oh, sorry. No, I was just saying, Justin Bieber performance was highly was highly anticipated. But he was just standing there on stage. I think he was singing. He played the song on Yukon,
yeah,
and which was a good. You know what the thing is too? That was a really really good album. I actually like that album a lot. But
yeah, Swag was good.
yeah, but I felt like the performance was a little. I don't know. It was a little out of place, but it was good. I don't know.
You know what though? I'll tell you this. I saw Sabrina Carpenter. I saw the one with Bruno Mars. He was like, that was whatever.
I feel like Bruno Mars was on a little bit of booger sugar than
Maybe. I saw the like Cat's Eye one. That one was whatever. That was kind of weird. The tributes I thought were really good, especially for D'Angelo with Lauryn Hill and like
mm-hmm.
everybody that brought. Oh my god, that was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Even too with Post Malone for the Ozzy tribute, I thought he did a phenomenal job.
Mm-hmm.
Reba was there; she did another tribute. That sounded great. Like those were stellar. But to me, the one performance that really stood out, Tyler the Creator.
Oh yeah, that was a
He
good
killed
performance
off
too.
both his characters, man. It's like I think he's setting himself up for something new.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
think what year are we in? 2026. I feel like maybe by the end of it, we're gonna get a new Tyler project.
Probably.
I mean, I
Probably.
know he did "Don't Tap the Glass" last year, but I feel like now Tyler's like, shit, we got to be back at these Grammys again. I got
I
to
like
win this time.
I like the fact that
He won Best Album Cover. I thought that's kind of cool.
Tyler Creator stayed in character even after like the performance was done. I don't know if you saw that, but he was still laying on the ground after
Yeah.
the and like I think like the security guy was like, oh, what the fuck do I do? You know what I mean? I think he wanted to get out of there, but he was just laying there.
Yeah, no, there was like a whole explosion. It was lit.
Mm-hmm,
That's
mm-hmm.
how you know what I mean when you talk about Grammy worthy performances, like iconic ones. Tyler's might have been in the top 5
Yeah, yeah.
like that
Yeah. We can
of
probably
all
do that.
time. Like
All
of the night,
time.
it was probably number one. Like the way that it's like nobody else had a performance like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the way too, he wasn't lip singing anything. Like he was actually rapping it all. I think he even had some new lyrics. I might be wrong,
Hmm.
but it sounded like I heard some new puns in there. I could be wrong.
I think
but
Sabrina Carpenter was lip singing.
no, I don't think she was.
I think she was.
No, I think she was moving. I think she had a good performance too.
She was moving. You think she was actually singing? I think she was lip singing.
You know what? I gotta pull back up the clip on that. I'll tell you, you know what though, with the Clips performance, Pharrell was lip singing.
Probably.
100%.
Pharrell's too rich for everybody to be singing. I'm sorry.
You know, too, another thing with him winning that fucking award, bro. I feel like he had the worst speech of all time.
Yeah, yeah.
That was bad.
Yeah, it
I
was
work.
pretty bad. It was pretty run of the mill type of. Even though I understand it, even though it comes from someone like Pharrell, because you really think about it, Pharrell never really fit. Like his character himself never really fit into the hip hop space. You know what? If you know what I mean. But
I mean, he made
he's
his way with a lot of big records, especially with like
no,
Snoop Dogg.
yeah. I'm not saying musically wise. I think like just the way he is, he never really fit into his space. But like I get like the little motivational thing, but it was a little bit around the mill. Like I heard this a million times
Yeah.
type of thing. He needs to shut up. You know what I mean?
Eh.
Fucking Pharrell.
You know what, too, about Pharrell? And not, I feel like Chad, like, he didn't mention anything about him. I feel like he
Why
just,
would he?
well, I mean, I don't know. Neptune's was like his big thing in the
He's
beginning.
getting sued by Chad.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like give credit where credit's
Hey man,
due.
as we getting older, we all realize, just because motherfuckers are in a group doesn't mean they homeboys, man. I'm sorry
That's
to say,
true.
dude.
It's
Especially
very
you gonna
true.
start suing me, man. Yeah, you ain't the homeboy. At least he looks like he's being cordial with it, but Nah, man. So I'm not gonna mention you at the Grammys, bro. When you got me on a fucking what, like a $10 million like lawsuit or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro. Have fun with that
that's
one.
that. But yo, I wanted to say, like, for record of the year. Now, with the nominees they had DTMF by Bad Bunny, Manchild, Sabrina Carpenter, Anxiety, Doshi, Wildflower, Billie Eilish, Abracadabra, Lady Gaga,
Yeah,
Chapel Roan, The Subway, Apata, Rose, and
that.
Bruno Mars. And then the winner was Luther, Kendrick, and SZA. Do you
Mm-hmm.
feel like any of those other records would have won over Luther? Like,
I don't know.
I feel like maybe the Bad Bunny song would have won.
That's probably the only contender, but
Nah, Manchild had a year.
yeah,
Sabrina Carpenter
I
had a
guess
year with that one.
I'm not too well versed in any of the other songs, really, to be honest
Nah,
with
the
you.
other also too that
But
Abracadabra song Lady Gaga did that had some movement.
yeah.
That was going. But I was just confused about why Wildflower was nominated because that was a 2024 release. It was on her last album. So I don't
That's
know
my problem with the Grammys,
why they
and
considered it.
I think
It's a little
back to
weird.
my point about fucking the Grammys kind of apologizing for the fuck up that they did years ago. I feel like they're giving Kendrick a lot of Grammys because of that reason. I feel like they're
Yeah.
not trying to hit the mark. But I really think he should have won that. I don't think so, especially if the album came
No, if we're
out
being
early
realistic
last
here,
year.
GNX was the best album of that category.
I
It was the most
guess,
impactful, and everybody can say about the clips and this, that, and
but
the
it came
third.
out
But the
early
fact
last year
is,
though.
and nah, I'm not going to say it, guys. I'm not going to say it here tonight, but you guys know exactly what's up. You know what's up with Pusha T. I'm not going to say it here, but you know.
Pusha T didn't do anything those other stuff.
We're not talking about it here tonight, but I'm just saying, be weary, guys. Be careful.
I kind of felt bad that they put that type of shit on him right before the
Yeah,
Grammys,
right before. But besides that point, the Clips did deliver a phenomenal album.
They
But
did.
I'm just saying, GNX, I don't know, it was bigger, man.
But
Clips didn't have Luther on it.
But my problem is GNX came out early last year, even before I think last year's
Well, no,
Grammys.
that was the cut. They do a certain cutoff point, so Kendrick was still in that that area.
Really?
He was still qualified.
But didn't he
for it.
win? Didn't he win? Didn't he win awards for the GNX last year?
No, I think you're thinking of the other album.
Maybe. All right, whatever. But I don't know. I wasn't like the. I like GNX. Do I really think he should have gotten that many Grammys? I just don't think so. I don't think it was really warranted. But like I said, I think the Grammys are trying to apologize to him for the mistakes they made.
That's what I
you know
thought too.
mean? So
People
I
like,
don't know.
nah, no way. You know what I mean? It's Kendrick. He's just this guy. It's like, nah.
Yeah.
You see, then album of the year, Bad Bunny won that. But then, like, the other nominee is Justin Bieber Swag. I don't think that deserved it. Sabrina Carpenter, I don't think she deserved it. Clips, yes and no. Mayhem, Lady Gaga, GNX.
I think
GNX should have won.
of album of the year.
I think they got it right
Is
with
what you're
Bad
talking
Bunnies.
Well, you talking about album of the year?
Yeah, for the album of the year, Bad Bunny
album of
won.
the year. I was hoping Clips should have won that one though. In my opinion,
I don't know.
Well over GNX.
Over Bad Bunny's album for Clips to win over
Bad Bunny album would be the only contender for that.
Well, no, that's what I mean. That's the one that won.
I know that, but I'm saying like between Bad Bunny album and the Clips album.
What about Chromacopia or Leon Thomas's Mutt?
I would put I'm sorry, I would put the Clips album over Chronocopia. I like Chronocopia a lot, but not as much as the Clips album.
You know what though, Marcus? I feel like there was one album in particular they left off this entirely. And those people that no, The Weeknd's Hurry Up Tomorrow. Nowhere on this fucking list. He got no nominations whatsoever. I don't know if he submitted
You really
it.
think he's Grammy worthy?
Hell yeah, that Hurry Up Tomorrow album was phenomenal. It was one of the best albums of last year. People agree with it. And then, too, the Grammys gave The Weeknd a whole apology spiel with the big performance, the comeback shit. And for them to not even give him a nomination this year for nothing, come on. He has some, like, Timeless was a big record. There's other ones that are slipping across my mind, but
I'm not
It
like
was a big
too
album, guys. Don't deny it.
when it comes to the Bruno Mars thing, I'm kind of getting a little tired of the whole 70s look that he has. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of hoping Bruno Mars kind of changes his theme a little bit. I feel like he's been running with the whole 70s thing for quite a few years now. I'm kind of over it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I
Feel like
mean,
the
if you
next album
guys
too is
heard,
gonna be just like it too.
yeah, if like you heard the new single, you already get the gist of what's coming with that.
Yeah, that's what
Bruno
I'm afraid
Mars,
of.
he's probably gonna be all over the Grammys next year.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let's keep going through these categories because why not? Now, song of the year. You know, it's always record of the year, song of the year. It's like which is which. But the song of the year was between Abracadabra, Anxiety by Doshi. I can't believe that's even in consideration. DTMF, Golden from the K-pop Demon Hunters, Luther Manchild, and Wildflower, which didn't even come out in the time span, and it won. It won over Golden from the K-pop Demon Hunters. What the fuck? It's like people love that Golden record. It was winning everything at the Golden Globes.
I guess so.
Like, oh, K-pop Demon Hunters? Yep, you got it. You're in. It was like the Game Awards when Expedition 33 kept winning everything. It's like, Expedition 33? We got you.
Yeah. I don't think I've had like listened to any of those albums really. So
No, they're songs.
well, songs. What I mean,
I guess we don't know. Now, this was an interesting one too. Best New Artist. And you had Cat's Eye, the Marias, Addison Rae, Somber, Leon Thomas, Alex Warren, Lola Young, and Olivia Dean, who won. Olivia Dean won. And do you feel like she deserved that? Or do you feel like one of the other artists deserved it a little more?
I'm not into any of those artists really. Like, you know what I mean? I like it. If she won it, she won it.
Yeah, she won.
Well, the Night of the Grams, my really first time even hearing of these people. so
that's true.
So I feel like
if
she won. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Olivia Dean, she's good. She's got a couple songs out right now.
I heard of Olivia Dean, but it's just like when it comes to those, and especially when it comes to new artists, if they're gonna have like a bunch of new artists, I'm just not in the loop. You know what I mean? I'm outside the loop. I need to be in the loop to really know like who the fuck they are to even hear any of the songs. I've heard the hit Olivia Dean. I like her a lot. But if she didn't get the Grammy, then you know what I mean. Then,
she did.
I thought you said the other.
No, Olivia Dean won.
Oh, good for her. Then she deserves it.
Let me see. They got here too some other awards. Just go down. Trying to get to the hip hop.
I think those the awards that they really care about.
Yeah, I guess those are main, but I kind of wanted to go through some of the hip hop categories. Okay, you know what? Here we go. Best R&B performance. They had UConn, Justin Bieber, It Depends, Chris Brown, and Bryson Tiller. I don't even think I heard that song. Folded, Kehlani, Mutt from live from NPR's Tiny Desk, Leon Thomas, and Heart of a Woman, Summer Walker.
You can put an NPR Tiny Desk into the Grammys?
Apparently.
That's weird.
Fun fact. You could do it. But Kehlani won with Folded, which I don't even think I heard that song.
Me neither. Good for
her. Let's keep going. Best rap performance. We got Outside, Cardi B, Chains and Whips, Clips, Pusha T, Malice, and Kendrick, and Pharrell. Anxiety, Doshi, TV Off, Kendrick, and Darling I, Tyler, the Creator.
TV Off won that, right?
No, Chains and Whips won.
Oh, yeah.
It was the only other artist to win besides Kendrick in the hip hop category.
Finally, dude, Jesus.
But at the same time, Kendrick was on Chains and Whips.
Yeah.
So it's like, did they win because Kendrick was on it? Or did they win because it's the Clips? I don't know.
No, man. I don't know.
I will say, of those, though, I really thought TV Off would have won that.
That's what I was thinking, too. I'm not going to lie. But technically, Lefty Gunplay did win a Grammy, though. Technically.
Ooh.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Which I'm happy to see.
Ooh.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I always felt like him winning the Grammy, fucking the blacks and Latinos can finally morph together. come as one.
Hey.
Put our differences aside.
That's good.
I was hoping.
But let's see. Also, too, they had Best Melodic Rap Performance. They had Proud of Me Friday featuring Meek Mill. Wholeheartedly, Jid featuring Ty Dolla $ign and Black. Loot or Six Lag, whatever they call him. Luther, which was the winner with Kendrick and SZA. We Mage, Terrace Martin and Kenyon Dixon featuring Rhapsody. I don't even think I heard that one. I might have. And then Somebody Loves Me with Party Next Door and Drake. I think Wholeheartedly actually had a good shot at that. I really like that song. Off the Jid album.
Wholeheartedly. I'm trying to remember.
It was the one song with Ty Dolla $ign on it.
I know the song you're talking about. I haven't listened to it. I think I listened to it maybe once or twice. Oh, it goes. So Jid did win a fucking Grammy.
No, he didn't. Kendrick won it, bro.
Oh. I forgot like half the nominees. I'm not gonna hold you.
That one. Wholeheartedly. No, Jid didn't win. Actually, Kendrick won the award, and then he looked kind of mad that he won it, so.
I'll be annoyed too having to go up there that many times.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
but he already knew he was going to win it, though. They tell you what you're going to win.
It's true. Now, for Best Rap Album, of course, like God Sort 'Em Out, Glorious, God Does Like Ugly, GNX, and Chromacopia. And honestly, I think for Kendrick to win for GNX, it made sense. But at the same time, most people did want to see Pusha T and Malice win.
Yeah, I think I don't want to see any more fucking Kendrick. I'm not gonna lie to you.
He now has the most Grammys.
I know.
He's over Jay-Z. I thought Kanye had the most.
He has 27 Grammys, I think now. I think it was 27, if I believe. 28
That's
or 27.
insane.
Yeah, that's enough.
That's the way it works, I guess.
Hopefully next year we'll have a little more variety.
Yeah, we gotta see.
I really think all those songs deserve a Grammy, though. I don't think so. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
you can push me. The good songs, don't get it twisted. They're good. It's good music. It's good songs. But I just feel like other people deserve Grammys other than fucking all this GNX shit.
Oh, that's the game.
I don't know.
You got to be the biggest to win it.
Most richest.
Well, you don't.
You have to be richest.
Yeah, the richest one.
And at the
Grammy Awards. You know what? Actually, back to our man J. Cole. We were talking about off season. It's off season day, guys. No, that's the fucking fall off. It's the fall off day. I saw a Hot 97 post a video. It's like, what did you think of J. Cole's Fallout? And I'm thinking, like, Fallout? What is this? Bethesda? But this here is a list of J. Cole's first week album debut numbers. So I wonder if he'll surpass
already.
No, these are for his top 5 albums that he's released. At number 5, it was the off season with 282,000 units sold. Number 4, Born Sinner at 297,000. I got one of those. Number 3, 2014 Forest Hills Drive. This went up 353,000.
You can never get those type of numbers nowadays, though.
Well, you know what, though? You got a point. I mean, maybe in the 2s.
Different market, different climate.
But we have number 2 with KOD at 397,000 units. And now there's number 1, and you guys could chime in on this, too. Who do you think, what album do you think is the number 1?
You're wrong, brother. I don't listen. What is it?
Okay.
It's Forest Hills Drive?
No, Forest Hills Drive was number 3.
Oh, no, I definitely don't know.
It was For Your Eyes Only. Now, KOD had 397,000 units sold first week. For Your Eyes Only. How much do you think that sold?
I don't know.
First week.
450 maybe.
492. That's like, I don't know. I'm not sure if the fall off will do that. I think we might see him in the 200 range. Maybe a little less.
Probably. If you're in the 200 range, that's like the top tier.
That's good.
Number you could be selling nowadays. Back then, during that time, was it Drake, Kendrick, Cole, and I guess you put Tyler up there. We're all doing what, maybe 500,000.
Yeah, around there. But you know what album in particular to me was like always like one they like we're talking about first week sales.
What?
Hold on. The Carter 3. Over 1 million copies in its first week.
Did that come out like 2008 though?
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. It was the single.
That was when like
week.
streaming wasn't even like
Yeah, no, you had to go get that
then.
CD at the store.
Mm.
Or buy an iTunes digital version. Or Napster it. Or you went on LimeWire and got it for free. And they had the version where like other people were on it. And then they had the tag on it telling you to buy something.
Yeah, fucking. And Dad Piff was like still popping as well, I think. So.
God damn, guys.
That's fucking nuts.
You know what? I think tomorrow we'll talk more about like that type of era, like with the Napster and the LimeWire and all. I think that'd be a fun convo. And that will be out next week because tomorrow we're doing one. Then there's a little vacation happening, so you'll see us then. Maybe Marcus will be in the same shirt. Maybe I'll be in the same shirt. Who knows?
All right, what else we got, dog?
We got Lil Wayne's Carter 3 is dropping June 10th, 2008. No. So yeah, I guess in J. Cole's whole thing, do you think the new Fall Off will even be in the top 5 of the first week debuts? Because the Fall Off, the off season, I'm sorry for confusing the guys.
Competing against who though?
Himself. First week sales. Do you think he's gonna top that 282 number?
No.
Yeah.
No, it's a totally different climate, man.
But also, Off Season came out in 2021.
All right.
Yo, do you think potentially this album could have been bigger if he never backed out of the beef?
No. I don't think the problems with this album is the same problems he's had his whole career.
But I mean, maybe the album would have sounded different if like he never backed down from the beef. Maybe it would have been like something.
If anything, this album should actually do a lot because he backed out of the beef. I think people want to hear him talk about why he fucking backed out in the first place.
Well, he did on a couple songs. He even addressed it at like the Dreamville Fest.
Yeah, we want to hear it on the album though.
Nah,
we need to hear it in music form, man.
Yo, though I did put the clip up of that, and bro, all the people agreed that they said he already talked about it on that San Antonio record. And then
San Antonio record?
Yeah, it was a song he already put out.
What song?
It came out a while ago
San
after
Antonio?
the beat. Yeah, and he addressed it at the Dreamville Fest backing out. So he has done. He's
that don't count. Put it on your last album, dog.
You're holding them too much, man. Honestly, two guys we did predict what features would be on it, but none of them happened.
That's the spirit of hip hop.
That kind of sucked.
What happened?
No, I'm saying like when last week we were talking about like, oh, who could be on the Fall Off, and like, man, you know what's crazy?
It's like nobody.
Well, at this point, yeah. But I was actually like, I was watching a live stream. They were asking. I mentioned Future on there, and then like fucking Future was on the album. So I didn't say it last time though, but I wish I did.
You could have. I didn't say I predicted, but you could have like predicted like Future would have been on the album though. If there were features.
No, most people were saying JID or Eminem or I don't even know who else. Nas. Nas was another one people were really speculating would be on the album. And I kind of agree with that. You know, it would have been full circle, but we didn't get that. J. Cole didn't give us some dream collabs, man. Even if Kendrick and Drake would have popped up, not that they would have, especially after hearing it.
Never would have.
You know what, too? It got to a point I was into the album, probably the disc 39, and I'm like, shit, man. Like, probably around the 5th track, I'm like, I don't feel like there's going to be any other features on this fucking thing. I feel like J. Cole is just going to keep going by himself.
Yeah, that should have been the proper... I should have, to be honest, I should have saw that coming, to be honest with you. I was like, this guy's not going to have anybody on this.
He's the guy.
Album.
He's the man.
Yeah,
J. Cole.
That's why the album is kind of flopping a little bit, though. I really wish he didn't just have him on there. I'm for real.
I don't think the album's an absolute flop. I think it could crack his top 3.
I don't think so.
I think it could with more time. I think right now people are speculating, but maybe he could knock off some. Because I'm honestly hearing a hunger in his voice that I haven't heard since probably like Friday Night Lights. I was thinking about it.
Hey, if he has hunger, then is he coming out with another album? It looks like he's gonna be starving a little bit.
Well, I think if we're getting another album from him, it would be a long time. I don't think he's coming out next week with a new album.
I don't think he's gonna be here for a few years.
Could be like 3 years, 5 years, maybe 10 years from now.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe he'll do an album when he's 49.
Wow. We have to see what the landscape of his hip hop looks like then. Goodness.
You know what, too, man? I feel like today he dropped the album, and usually these artists will announce a tour. J. Cole has not announced shit about a tour yet, so maybe by the time the episode's out, he will announce something, but I think that would be a really good, the Fall Off tour, that would be insane.
Fall Off tour. That would be insane. Wait, what is he? Reaching his 40s? He probably doesn't want to go on tour, man.
I think he would, for this album, especially he was saying it's like his best album of all time, why wouldn't he want to tour it? Especially give the fans, he's saying he's going to retire, whatever, give the fans a retirement run tour.
I feel like if he was doing another tour, he's probably going to do another Dreamville tour. I can see that.
I don't know.
I can see it.
That might be an afterthought. Especially although he kind of killed the Dreamville Fest after the last one. Now they're not going to be doing it no more. It's like Cole was like, I'm going to be done rapping after the Fall Off. But it's like, why? I wish he would have done Dreamville Fest this year, especially with the album out. It's like it would have been a final grand celebration for everything.
I guess. I'm with you there.
And maybe, too, on the J. Cole album, we didn't really get that final celebration moment. It felt kind of like a bittersweet album. Like, this is the last, but it couldn't be the last.
I will admit, I think that's probably the shtick of the album, though, too. I mean, maybe it is supposed to be bittersweet.
Yeah.
And I feel like maybe it is supposed to be the quality that it is at, that it's at, or was put out. I think it was intentionally supposed to be just like that, and I think that plays into him falling off, even though it's good music. You know what I mean?
You know what, guys? You got to think of it like this. J. Cole fans out there, think of it like this. J. Cole is older now. He's not as young as he once was. So I feel like for any like true like hit potential with some of these more melodic tracks, maybe he is getting a little out of touch with certain things, and it might not sound as good to you as it does to him. Like maybe, he feels he's more mature. I can do the best music of my life now, but maybe for like the younger generation, like they ain't really feeling it like that. They might see like, oh, this is kind of corny, this old guy talking all this shit. That's another thing too. I feel like especially in hip hop, your age is used against you. But maybe now the narrative has twisted since like the Clips have been putting out amazing music and they're older, or like even like a Jay-Z, or like I guess Kanye is animus for that one.
Mm-hmm.
But like I feel like the older rappers are striving more.
They are. 100%. I think
a lot of the younger guys are getting a little, I don't know, they get a little more sidelined.
Is what keeping hip hop going right now. All the new younger rappers aren't doing shit.
Like, look at J. Cole, man. Whole damn near episodes about J. Cole
prophesized it fucking years ago, man. What can you do? All these older rappers, they just have more. I want to say musical talent, but they just have a little more insight of what the hell they're putting out. You know what I mean? And yeah, I think they do say rap is like a young man's game. And I think there is a set of artists that fucking prove that theory wrong. You know what I mean? It is hard though. There's only a few of them that fucking are actually at the age of still rapping and still actually at the top of the fucking food chain in rap. You know what I mean? Yeah. A lot of older dudes, a lot of older artists have fallen off from grace. You know what I mean? You can probably even say, as much as I love them, like, I was gonna say E40, but E40 never really even had like that big commercial success. He's had like some hits. I think his
I think E40 has. He definitely had. I mean, that Choices record was.
Yeah, Choices. I'm saying, but
he had that Red Cup song.
Yeah, but
he had a lot.
I don't think a lot. He had the R. Kelly song. There was a few, but I'm talking about commercial success.
Oh, he had the Akon one too.
Oh yeah,
Give Her the Keys.
Yeah, but in terms of like
Man.
commercial success, though, I don't think he's never
Well,
really been up
it's
there.
more regional.
I guess maybe. I don't think so. I think E40 is relatively big in New York. Relatively.
I feel like more in the Bay.
Well, yeah, obviously he's huge. He's huge. He's like a
That's what I
fucking.
mean. Like
He's like
more people. That's
he's
where
like
he's doing more of his
he's like
shows. Like he's
Mount
not over here in New
Rushmore.
York.
Well, yeah, he's like Mount Rushmore in the Bay. I'm just talking about people just listening to his music on the phone or whatever. I think quite a few fucking New York or East Coast people listen to E40, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel
They're
like I
not
don't really
probably.
see
They're
them
probably
bring him up
not.
as much.
Yeah, they're probably not out with it because, like I'm saying, he doesn't have that commercial success.
I feel like we do though. We'll bring him up.
Oh yeah,
And I like the fact that every time the new E40 project comes out, he's always bringing some new talent with him.
yeah.
Like
I
that
will
was
admit.
cool. Like the last guy he had, who was the peso song he just
Yeah,
dropped?
yeah.
That
I know
guy
what you're
is
talking
dope.
about. Yeah. He's pretty good. I like him. I
What's his
don't know,
name?
but
Pesos. Chef Boy.
yeah,
Chef Boy is dope.
he's alright.
Yeah, he's got that. I'm telling you, bro. It's like that moment I was listening to E40's album and I heard the La Russell song, Like Water. I'm like, this guy, there's something special about him. Let me look more into him. And I feel the same way about Chef Boy. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like something could happen with Chef Boy. We might see
Maybe.
some big waves. Even look at Fergie Baby right now. Good Day to Be in Harlem. That
Mm.
song might, especially now with ASAP Ferg doing the record. Well, now he's just Ferg, but and I put the two and two together. Fergie Baby Ferg. It makes sense why he wanted them there. The two
Yeah.
Fergs.
Play entendre right there, man.
Meet the Ferg. Oh, they should do a collab project. Meet the Fergs. It's like Meet the Burbs.
Yeah.
Meet the
I
Fergs.
don't know about that one, but I hear you.
And then they get Fergie, the actual Fergie, on the Ferg album.
That's weak. That's
You
weak.
get Fergie, maybe Jim
Fergs.
Jones. Actually, you know what though? I did want to
Jim
say,
Jones.
bro, a lot of people are discrediting Jim Jones, but bro, he originated everybody. If Jim Jones didn't start a podcast, we would never podcast it. Like Jim Jones is the reason why. Jim Jones is the reason why we have an iPad here.
You referencing him talking about Kid Cudi?
I'm just saying, I feel like we're a little late to it. It was crazy. I mentioned it as a segue, but we never got back to it. But I think Jim Jones, you're fucking capping.
I don't know.
I feel like Jim Jones is lying to us all. He originated everything. Yeah, all right.
But Day and Night was popping off. I think before, like I think Jim Jones, mentioned Day and Night or something. I think it kind of blew up, but I think Day and Night was popping off in New York way before that, though.
Yeah, I feel like if anything, the Crookers remix was the real thing going around.
The what?
The Crookers remix. It was like a remix of Day and Night that they had.
Oh, the Crookers remix. I don't know about that. I think this is like I'm just talking about like the original song. You know what I mean?
This one. The Crookers remix.
Oh,
That one was up there.
oh yeah. Around that time, that was the kind of like a really big EDM record, though.
Heard it over the Jim Jones version.
So that's weird.
Not gonna lie, man. I did hear the Jim Jones version, and I'm surprised anybody liked it.
Didn't you know there even was one? To be
That's
honest
what I
with
mean. We didn't know.
you.
No offense, but it's like, I don't know. It's like you want to claim that you made Kid Cudi the superstar he is. It's like, I think you're looking at the wrong, you're looking in the wrong direction. It was clearly Kanye that made him like the guy that he is now, you know?
Oh yeah.
Like, I feel like if Kanye never featured him on those songs and started working with him, you know, and even taking Cudi's sound in a lot of
Did
ways.
he produce his first album?
Yeah,
Man on the
yeah.
Moon?
He was like on it, executive producing it.
Yeah, if Kanye wasn't doing that, I don't think like.
Well, even before that, Kid Cudi was on 808s.
There you go.
So that was like, also too, those are like Cudi's records in a sense. And then Kanye added to them.
Yeah.
But
Kanye was
we
the one that
can't
really brought him
we can't say
around.
Jim Jones is the reason why Kid Cudi's popular. That's kind of insane.
Yeah, that's the first time ever hearing that, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It came from Jim Jones. He said it about a bunch of other people too, bro. It's like,
Word, word.
come on. It's like me saying that's why you're wearing jackets.
Hmm.
It's like no, it's not. It's cold.
Yeah. Me wearing jackets.
Yeah, he wears jackets because of me. You know,
Word.
it's not because it's 10 degrees outside.
So was that what we got for music, man?
Actually, there is one more thing. There's a new no, I think I mentioned earlier, but Brent Fayez Icon, February 13th. It's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll do another clip for that. But yeah, executive produced by Raphael Sadiq. I feel like it's gonna be a dope album.
Word.
And it's 10 tracks too. That's nice.
That's what's up. I'll take a listen to it when it comes out.
But yeah, you know what? I guess besides all the music talk, I want to talk about a couple game related things. And to start off, there was that new Toxic Commando gameplay trailer they dropped.
Mm-hmm.
And this fucking game, John Carpenter too, he games a bit. So to see this result, what they're coming out with, it looks nuts. Like it's a team of 4, and you're fighting all these fucking hordes of zombies. The zombies look great, by the way. And then the trucks you can drive, you can do all sorts of shit. I think get a grapple hook.
I feel like that game is probably gonna be a relatively successful game, but I gotta see how it comes. We have to see
Yeah.
how it comes out because I did take a look at that the gameplay trailer, and I feel like something can go really wrong,
Oh,
really wrong with this if it really came out. It looked good though. I feel like it's like maybe one of those type of zombie games that I think people really kind of like want, like be able to find vehicles, weapons, and supplies, and actually survive against zombies. It looked like it's gonna be like open. I don't know if it's gonna be open world, but it looks like you have like a relatively large map that you have to like kind of traverse through.
yeah. And
I would have to see more on how it's gonna be playing out though. You know what
yeah,
I
I mean, they
mean?
showcased a good amount in the trailer, but it's coming out, I think, in a couple months, so there's still more time.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I just hope there's a lot of content when it drops, and it's not like something where there's like 4 maps, and then like you gotta wait fucking 2 months for them to add more to it, you know? Because they said there's gonna be like a bunch of weapons and all that, and they look pretty good. Like the mechanics look great. It reminded me a lot of like a modern Left for Dead or Back for Blood, but with
Yeah.
a little more to it. Like,
I hope they don't have like a map. Like I hope they don't have to add more maps. I hope it's one big open world. To be honest with you, and if
I don't
there's
think
like if they have
it
like
might be. I don't know if it
if they
is.
have like a DLC to add on to the world, I think that's to be the better way to go.
Yeah, because I feel like Call of Duty was doing zombies great for a while, but then it just gets outplayed. And it's like, I feel like there's a void that's missing, and we need that one game that we can all say is like better than the zombies in Call of Duty.
Yeah, I agree
Because
with you.
they set a standard with that shit, and I feel like a lot of games try to replicate it. Like Skir Ritual, that was another one that came out, and it's good, but it's like I'd rather just play the Call of Duty zombies over this shit.
I agree with you. I agree with you. It's not easy to make a zombie game.
And Toxic Commando has potential to succeed if they get the right collaborations and they just keep adding to the game and make it the best it could be. You
Mm-hmm.
know? Like, let's just say, because it's John Carpenter, maybe they would add a Thing DLC or like,
Thing DLC.
yeah, The Thing, like what, the movie, The Thing? John Carpenter's The Thing?
Oh,
Or like
yeah.
Halloween, maybe, or even no, he didn't do Evil Dead, so I can't. Oh, that would have been cool though. But maybe an Evil Dead collab in Toxic Commando.
I feel like, I feel like I don't know. I'm not like against collaborations with other things, but I don't know. I don't feel like they shouldn't bank on like
No, I'm
you
not.
need good collabs to actually have a good game. I feel like they need to focus to make that game good. It's gonna be solely if the gameplay is good. From what
Yeah,
I've seen, like especially when like slashing like the zombies and shit, it looked a little like I don't know. It was just like it just looks like a bunch of fucking bots running at you and you're swinging at it. which can be good or it can kill a game within a month. People are like, all right,
Gotta
this is
see, man.
kind of
Gotta
whack.
see. Gotta see. Just calm down,
And
bro.
you better hope fucking has good fucking internet. Fucking the servers are gonna be well with it
We gotta
because
see.
if people disconnecting mid match and then you're down from 4 people to one, that's not gonna be fun either.
I think they'll
You
do
know what I mean?
fine. I got a good feeling about the game
We'll see. We'll see.
because it's not a free to play one. You gotta actually buy it, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, free to play games. That's usually a red flag.
I go.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Something about that game. I'm not trying to play it right now.
I feel like High Guard's probably gonna have a good competitive scene. I don't think it's gonna cater to. That's the other thing too. I like it when games don't cater to casual people. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I guess that's a good point.
Even if you're a casual gamer, I'm sorry for you, but like when the game starts catering to casuals, is when the game starts to kind of go off the deep end. You know what I
Hit him
mean?
with the left.
Yeah, it's almost like it's like Elden Ring. Elden Ring doesn't cater to casuals at all.
Oh no! You better hope.
I gotta still beat that game.
Wow, I thought you beat it.
No, I got pretty far, but I didn't beat it.
I guess one of those games. But yeah, I guess the last one I wanted to talk about today was one we mentioned about like one of the best looking games to come out, and that was Pragmata. And now the demo's out on PS5, and I think it's on Steam and everything else, so you guys can check it out and test it for yourself. But I was playing it earlier on the PS5, and shit's really good.
Yeah, I already know I'm gonna buy the game. So
Yeah.
it's
Like, don't let the little girl defer you. Like, she actually really fucking helps, especially when you're doing the puzzles to like use her abilities. It is fun. It adds a whole new element to the game. And like, some of these games, I'm playing on the PS5 with the OLED monitor, and I find the game it looked great in performance mode. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it looked just as good. Now, I'm not just more so for the frame rate and like the whole entire image of it. Like,
the gameplay looks pretty good.
it's a sharp looking game.
It looks pretty smooth. Has a strong Japanese RPG element to it, which I like. I want to see it more. When it comes out, I want to see the weapons and other abilities that you're able to get. It's gonna be a really good game. I'm gonna play that game. Hopefully, it doesn't have a difficulty system either. It looks like it's.
I think you pick your difficulty.
To me, it actually looks like it's probably not going to be. It looks like it's going to be a hard game.
You pick your difficulty on it.
We can play in the demo though.
Yeah, on the demo.
I don't think they're going to do it in the game.
I think they would. Why would they have it on the demo and take it out for the game?
Because the demo is just a demo.
Yeah, but why would they give you the option in the demo and not let you do it in the actual game? Why wouldn't they just make it one difficulty to begin with?
Because they just want people to play it.
I think it's like Neo almost.
Well, Neo, you can't choose a difficulty.
That's what I mean. That game, they have a demo for that too out now.
It's a Dark Souls type of game.
Yeah, like I think they're gonna stick to their premise. But like, I don't know, Pragmata, it has potential, bro. And I think it's gonna be open for all players to enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
It looks great.
Yeah.
Play great. You gotta download the demo and try it for yourselves. Because the shit ain't coming out till like April, so we got plenty of fucking time.
Yeah, man.
But if you're really curious to play this game, it's on the PlayStation shop and I guess wherever else you can get your demos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
No, man, that was it, man. I think that's it for tonight, dude.
Right, guys.
It was a good night.
Yeah, great night. Well, we'll catch you on the next week. It's gonna be a tamer show. Or it might not be. We don't know.
Word, dude.
Will a special guest appear? Maybe.
Special guest, goodness.
Yeah. Honestly, it really depends on what Angel's doing. Like, if she's sleeping, I don't think she'll be here.
Mm-hmm.
But if she's awake, maybe Angel will be on the show.
Yeah. Have Angel as the guest, right?
Yeah.
Shit, man.
She got a lot to say about the new J.Cole album.
Yeah. I'll probably listen to a little bit more tonight and see how I feel next time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah,
I'm going to bump it tonight, too. I'm bumping it right now.
That's your boy.
Hell yeah. J. Cole's new album. And you know what? I never
Are
gave
you
it.
gonna get like a J. Cole tattoo on your chest?
Nah, I was
Maybe
thinking
go
of my
and
arm.
like just Jermaine or like Cole like right across here and like Jermaine like on the bottom or something. Like I have like his hair and like will come out like towards the middle right there. I can see that for you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right, man. Well, I'll be sure to get that tattoo next time.
Yeah.
So,
And then then you can get all his albums tatted like on the
oh
line on your
yeah.
back, like you know what I mean, like a stripe.
Make sure the sideline story is right here.
Oh yeah,
You gotta make
dude.
sure that. Oh, Born Sinner,
Fuck
put it
outta here.
right here. It's for a reason, because you know what
Born
I mean. That was
Sinner.
his most intricate one, so we
Yeah,
gotta put it
yeah,
up
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
In 2014, it's like, you know what I mean. This is
What
my
was that
2014 The Pigment.
Yeah,
So.
you get Forest Hill Drive on your neck and shit. I can see that. Put the trees on the side and shit.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, guys, catch you on the next one. Peace.
Peace.